reported around Quang Tri City. There are now about 31,000 American troops left in South Vietnam. There are 37,000 South Koreans, and they too are thinking about going home. Arthur Lord reports.
The South Koreans have been in Vietnam since 1966, but they won't be here much longer. If there is a ceasefire, the Koreans, like all foreign troops, will withdraw their forces within 60 days. But even if there's no ceasefire, the Koreans will soon be leaving anyway. The American government, which supplies all the equipment for the Koreans and pays their salaries, wants these troops to stay. But the Vietnam War is not popular in South Korea. More than 3,000 Korean soldiers have been killed here, and there is public pressure to bring the boys home. Besides, South Korea is under martial law, and President Park Chung-hee would also like his soldiers out of Vietnam. So the pullout will begin in about 6 weeks and be completed by next summer. The Koreans don't do much fighting these days. Instead, they stay in their base camps and conduct training exercises, practice alerts and drills to keep the men occupied until the order to go home is issued. These men are from the White Horse Division stationed at Ninh Hoa on South Vietnam's central coast. They haven't conducted a large-scale combat operation in 5 months. But even so, the level of Viet Cong activity near the Korean base camps is practically zero. One reason is that the Koreans have earned a reputation of being tough and brutal adversaries. When they do fight, they fight well. Many of them are experts at Taekwondo, the Korean form of karate. Well-conditioned, trained, and disciplined, the Viet Cong tend to give them a wide berth. The Koreans have made a few attempts at public relations. They built this school for young children in Ninh Hoa, and occasionally Korean soldiers visit and donate food and materials. These civic action projects are mostly for show. It's generally conceded that there is little love lost between the Koreans and the Vietnamese. The locals look upon the Koreans more as foreigners than benefactors. For the Korean troops at fortified positions in the field, caution is the order of the day. Out here, there is greater danger of VC attack, a higher probability of being one of the last Korean casualties. So the emphasis is on base defense. The Koreans are the last foreign ground combat troops in South Vietnam. Like the Australians, New Zealanders, Thais, and the Americans who departed before them, they'll be leaving Vietnam without any tangible victory, just a strong sense of relief that it's all finally over. Arthur Lord, NBC News, with the South Korean White Horse Division near Ninh Hoa, South Vietnam.
Yet, until a ceasefire is signed, the war isn't over for the Koreans or the Americans. The U.S. command in Saigon reported today that 4 Americans were killed in action